Okay, I'm going to share my screen to you guys. So let me know once you are able to see my screen now. So today our topics are we are how to create a personal developer instance as discussed in the demo class. So we need to create a one personal developer instance, that is normal in the simple shortcut we call it as a PDI. Okay, so to practice service now we don't require any new softwares needs to be installed. Simply we can create this personal developer instance and with our Gmail account, and you can use it for the practice purpose. So once you created, we are going to cover the interface. So how is the interface looks like, and what are the parts we have in the user interface, and the basic UI admin changes I'm going to explain as per today class. Okay, so to create personal developer instance, so let me check, yeah, recording is started or not. Yeah, okay, it is already started. Okay, thank you. So to create personal developer instance, we need to go to the developer.servicenow.com. So we need to go to this developer.servicenow.com. Okay, I am going to that. So here you can see this is the URL you have to reach to create a new personal developer instance. Okay, so first we need to go to the sign in. Okay, so if you have already account directly, you can give your email ID and click on next. But if you are new to this ServiceNow developer side, so first we have to create a account. Okay, first we have to create account. Then for that we have to use this get a ServiceNow ID. Click on this one. Okay, here you can provide all your first name, last name, email ID, and the country password and the confirm password. And click on the I am not a robot, and click on and check this checkbox and click on the sign up. Then whatever that email you have provided here, so you will receive an email to activate that your account. Okay, once you click on it, so already have account, so that is the reason I am not filling this one. Okay, I will go back. So once you received an email, so you will click that one, so it will activate your account. Then you can directly come back to the this site. Okay, and give the your email ID. So I'm just going to give my uh, email ID and click on next. Okay, once you're logged in into that with your new email ID, new account, so this is the interface you will get. Okay, and here you can see from which email ID you have logged in, your name and your profile, everything, sign out, everything you can see it here. And so here you can see request instance. Okay, I told you right, that is the personal that we can normally call it as instance. Okay, if you want to create the new instance, you can click on the request instance. So as explained in the demo class, so ServiceNow they releases the two version for every release every year. Okay, and they follow the alphabetic order. So here you can see the last three versions they are giving us to create a personal developer instance. If you want to use it, Washington, Janadu, and Yokohama. So if you want to be in the latest change, if you want to use, you can select the Yokohama. This is the latest one. And any for the particular specific purpose, if you want to use older versions, Janadu and Washington, you can use this one. So let's take example in my company. Currently, we are using Washington. So I want to check some features in the Washington. I want to debug some issue in the Washington. So I will select the Washington DC and I'll create and I'll try to reproduce the issue. I'll do my work. But if people are who are new to the service now complete entirely, they can use this one. Okay, Ecoma, you can click on this Ecoma version and you can click on the request. So it will take some time to setting up an instance. Here you can see the status setting up an instance. It will take some time, more than half an hour. Sometimes they'll take, and 10 within 10 minutes also some. It depends upon the service from the service now. Okay, they will make it fast, but sometimes it is taking time. Okay, so till that time I will go through the, so immediately we got it here. Normally sometimes it takes 10 minutes also, more than 10 minutes also, but within 2 minutes we got the instance. Here you can see it is started the dev 312811. So they will give the URL like this. Okay, develop means development, and this is the unique number 312811. It is only accessible for us only, nobody going to use this one. Okay, you can click on the start building dev. So it is loading. Here you can see dev 312.811.service hyphen now.com. For so till the here it is unique to you, and for rest URL is common for everyone. Even for if when you are going to join in any organization, maybe let's take example here, IBM production prod dot service hyphen now.com. Normally it would be the URL for the any company also. Okay, let's take example my company. My company is a saffron dot service hyphen now.com. So it would be the URL for each company. So it is common for every company. Okay, only the company name changes. Okay, as per their requirement, they will give the um, their own name. Okay, so this is the interface. Once you are first login, it will show the some guided setup tool. Okay, and you can click on the next. I will explain these options. So this is the interface for the service now. Okay, even when you companies licensed versions also the same interface, everything is same. Okay, so now let me go back. I will come to here in a few minutes. Okay, now let me go back. Here you can see your instance is ready, and this is your instance URL, https dev 312.811 service hyphen outcome. This is your URL, and the username is admin. So by default they will create one user ID to log in into ServiceNow, and this is your current password. You can change this password, but this is your current password. I will explain how to change this current password and all. Okay, now if you want to click on the open, already I opened, right? No need. Now you can go to return back to the developer site. Okay, first we will see the some options about the personal developer instance. You can go back, you can click on here. So here you can see my instance details. Okay, so here you can see all the options, and this is basically for the only personal developer instance. When once you are started using your company instance, you don't see these options. Okay, but it is only for your personal developer instance only. We have these options. Okay, and here you can see instance status. Your if instance is offline or online. Now we have opened, right? So that is the reason it is showing online. And the release, in which release you have this, your instance is in. Okay, you can see Yokohama. Okay, and the user role you have logged in with your admin role. Okay, and these are the special features: App Engine Studio, Creator Studio, Service Note Studio. I will explain what it is, so you can create some new applications using these studios. Okay, and let's come to here, instance actions. So these are the some actions we have to customize our ServiceNow instance. Here you can click on the activate plugin. Okay, activate plugin means ServiceNow by default they give many applications. Okay, like once you purchased a new mobile, you can see many default applications like a WhatsApp, Facebook. By default they will install on your mobile, and once you are purchased, after that you may install, you go to the Play Store or App Store, you install many applications as per your requirement, right? So like that, ServiceNow also you can activate some plugins on demand whenever you require. You can install. Okay, these are the some applications you can see: discovery and event management and cloud management. So these are the optional applications based on your requirement, company requirement. You can activate the plugins here. Okay, you can click on the activate, it will be activated. Okay, next go to the manage email properties. So ServiceNow, they can send emails and they can receive emails. So by default, they're making as inactive. If you want to enable this, you can enable. Then ServiceNow can send email and they can receive. You can see ServiceNow instance can send emails and receive emails as per the actions. Okay, if you want to enable this, you can enable this one. And let's go to release instance. Okay, let's take example, you are practicing since many days and you done many customization, and you want to create a new instance instead of this old instance. You want to create a new instance. Then you can click on this release instance. This instance will be released from your account and it will be allocated to someone else. Okay, so you can select the reason: I'm no longer using this instance. I want fresh data with no data. Okay, and I'm not able to log in into my instance. If you have any issues, so then you can release and you can create the new one if you have any issues. Okay, and next one is the change user role. Now we have logged in with admin, right? We have another option, App Engine Studio Creator. So if you want to change the role, you can change the role. Okay, and let's come to remove demo data. So while ServiceNow giving the instance to us, it will create some dummy records. Like some dummy records they will create and they will give it to us. And if you want to remove the dummy data, you can remove. You can click on the remove dummy data by selecting this one. Okay, and here you have the option reset and wipe instance. Okay, if you want to, you did many customization, you write many code language everything. If you want to keep the same instance, okay, but you want to reset everything as the fresh instance. Okay, how the service now gave to you, if you want to reset the everything settings, everything like our, we format the phone and the laptop, right, to reset the all the things, to delete everything. So we can use this option reset and wipe instance. So you can see this, you can select this one. So here they're asking, do you want to keep your instance name same name? Yes, I keep my instance. So if you select X, it will keep the same URL. Otherwise, if you select no, give up my instance new name and the new one. Okay, they will give the new instance name. And let's go to the manage password. So ServiceNow has given a your admin and the default password, right? So here you can see them the details here. And if you want to email your password copy, it will email that your username and the password. And otherwise, if you want to reset your instance password, if you want to change your instance password, you can you can click on this one. Okay, and next go to upgrade instance. Okay, so now we are in Okoma patch 1. So maybe another 2 months ServiceNow will release new version. Okay, if you want to upgrade it to the latest version, you will see the option. Now we are in a latest version, right? That is the reason it is not allowing us to select. Okay, if you have any other versions, you can click on the upgrade instance. It will upgraded your instance to the latest version. And click on the view history. So you can see the all the actions you did in the like a password resets and plugins activations and instance resets, everything. You, this is our fresh instance, right? That is the reason you are not seeing anything here. Okay, now go to the guest instance help. If you have any issues, these are the some articles you can follow with your personal developer instance. Okay, normally we don't go whenever you have any issue. Normally we come here, we will click on the release instance or reset wipe instance. Okay, because anyway service no, they are giving free of us. They are not going to support us through any cases. Okay, now we have to follow the only these sites. If you get help, it's okay. Otherwise, you can click on the reset or wipe or release instance. ServiceNow will give the fresh instance, okay, without no issues. So these are the some actions, and as I explained earlier, these options only we have available for the personal developer instance. Once you're logged into your company URL, directly you will go to this screen. We don't get this screen. Okay, but when you want to access the personal, first we'll go to this developer.servicenow.com, then we will access the our ServiceNow instance. Okay, so let's go to the. So here we have the sum of the document site and the reference and other sites we have. So if you want to learn by yourself, if you have already knowledge on any other ITSM tools and any other platforms, so if you want to learn, ServiceNow is giving options to learn by yourself. If you want, who wants to do the self study, so they can go to these courses and the learning plans, they can complete that one. Okay, and this is our ServiceNow instance. Their ServiceNow is giving to us. So you can copy this. So this is our URL. Normally we have this URL, but once you join into any organizations, normally we get three instance minimum. Okay, three instance minimum. So one is the for the production. Normally where all users use this production, and the another one is development, and the third one is the test or QA. Okay, so normally once company like say my company Saffron, if they purchase a license from the service, no, they will give the three instance URL, minimum three. So somebody they can request four or five as per their needs. Minimum three we need to get from the service, no. The production, normally end users, every user they use this production. Development means this is only for the development team like us. We are admins and the developers of the service, no. We use this development instance, and the next one is the text instance. Okay, normally first we develop the any new functionality in the development, and we move the changes to the test. Okay, before going to the production, normally you have the testing team or your business, the person who has gave that requirement, they will validate the latest functionality here. Then they will ask, they will, once they gave the sign up to you, you can move the changes to the production. Okay, normally company they give the three instance. Okay, after that, if they, you can request one or two extra also, but that is chargeable. So we have to pay charge to the service, no. Okay, so these are the learning plans. If you want to go by your self study, you can learn this from here. Okay, and so these are the references. So reference overview and product documentation. So if you want to see the service no documentation for each and every component, you can go here. If you will click on the product documentation, it will take to you the service no document site. So here you can see as per the latest releases, Yokohama, Janadu, Washington. So you van cover. So if you, based on the release you want to, you can click on this one. These are the service no latest releases. Everything you can see it here. Okay. Normally, if you type Google now, then directly it will take to you the related topic. It is very difficult to like this go to like this. Okay, and here we have the one of the best site. We have the community. Normally service no developers they gather here in this community site, and you can ask your questions, anything if you're unable to complete or if it's challenging for you, you can come here and you can see the latest question and answers you can ask here. Okay, so like then let me show some questions to you. Yeah, if you come down here, here you can see they are posting some impact of the changing the field type in the service now. This is the one question user has asked, and so these are the three comments are there. So if you post a question like this, yesterday somebody posted, and below you can see some answers. If the answer is correct, then they will make it as a correct answer. Okay, there are somebody's answer here. So like that, if you have any issues, directly you can come to this community site. You can ask your queries, and you will definitely get a answers from other developers across the global. Okay, not only your company, across the global, you will get an answer. So this is the one of the best community site I have observed. Okay, so let's talk about the ServiceNow instance. Okay, so this is the user interface we have, and for you, personal developer instance as well as your company also same. There is no change. Okay, and here you can see if you click on the ServiceNow logo, it will take to you to the homes. Okay, home page it will take to you. So this black color whatever that we have in the top, we call it as a header. Okay, we call it as a header. The whatever the black color that header is coming, we call it as a header, and the below everything we call it as a content to frame. Whatever the data, everything you can see it in the before below of that one. Okay, and so let's talk about the all. So if you click on the all, you can see whatever the applications ServiceNow is given to you, you can see all the applications here. Okay, these are the applications ServiceNow we installed by default in your instance. Okay, so let's go to, we talked about the incident, right? If you type the incident, so you can see incident applications. This is the application name, and these are the modules in the ServiceNow incident applications. These are the modules we have. Okay, so in detail, we'll in upcoming classes we'll explain what it is everything. So if you go to this all, you can see all the applications. This is the application menu. We call it as a applications menu. Okay, if you want to, so I'm clicking now. But if you want to open this as a separate window here, you can click on this one, pin all menu. So you can see it here. Instead of clicking multiple time, you can see them here. Okay, if you want to remove this from here, you can click on the unpin menus. Next, come to favorites. Okay, so every day you are opening the some applications by default. Every day you want to open, so instead of searching here, so today I open, I want to bookmark as the incidents. Every day I want to open. But instead of typing every day, you can click on this in add incident to the favorite. You can click on this one. So once you click on this, it will add it as a favorite. Okay. Now next day you don't need to go here. Okay, every time. You don't need to. You can go to the favorites. Here you can see the incident. So two times it is added. Okay. You can see it here. Okay, you can click on the whatever that function you want. So here you can add the all the favorites here. Okay, you can add multiple favorites. You can change up and down the order of the everything. You can change it here. Let's go to history. Okay, here you can see whatever incidents, what are the transactions recently you have done. You can see them here. Okay, you can, so you have just opened this one only. Let me open one incident. So these are the existing, I told you, right, dummy data, demo data. This is the demo data. These are the existing incident service now for the practice purpose to understand this one. Okay. And I'm opening another one. So now if you go to the history, you can see the incidents you have opened, incidents and service now. So if I would go back, or if I want to go back to the home page, you can click on the this service now. It will take back to the home page. Okay. And let's go to workspaces. So these are the different workspaces we have. So depends upon the team, we can see this one. So I will explain in the upcoming classes. These are the separate big topics, so we can explain this one. So just for the uh, to agents and the customers, everything they can work on the together on this service operations, CMDB, everything. If you click on this one, so it is a separate interface we have for each application. So in upcoming classes, we can discuss all about this one. Okay. And let's come to this part, this one. So on which page you are, it will show the current page here. So if I go back to the some incidents, you can see now it is service now is saying that you can go back to the incidents. See, now it is showing. So it will show what on which page you are. Okay, it will show it to you. So let's come to here. We have the application scope and the update sets. So, okay, normally in ServiceNow, we have the application scope are two types. One is global and the another one is the private applications. Okay, global means in the global we have the many applications and each application can change exchange the data between the applications. But whereas private scope, so it is private, completely private. We can't access the data, anything. So depends upon the security of the applications, we can decide whether it is a we have put in the global scope or private scope. You can see that one. And next one is the update set. So in upcoming classes we can discuss. So as I told, we have the three environments, right? Normally we develop the anything, we start developing anything in the development. From there we move the to the test and next production, right? To move these changes from development to test and the production, we use this update sets concept. Okay, I'll explain in the upcoming classes what how to use this one. Okay, and next one is the search. So you can search anything which is already available in our service, no, like incident number and anything you can search it. So let me show you to one example. You can click on the. So I'm taking one incident number here. You can click, go to here. If you have incident number, you can click. So directly it will open the record. Directly it will open the. This is like a global search. Okay, whatever that. Now if you have only the text only, right? If you have some text which needs to be, if you want to search with any text, you can copy the text. It will show the related records. 1 minute, it is getting stuck. If you have text also, you can search and it will show the related records. See, it is showing the all the related records wherever this text is matching it. So it is like a global search. You can click on this, you can search anything here. Okay, so here is application scope and update set only, same this global icon. And here we have the slide bar discussions. So if you want to have a conversation with your any with your inside in-house colleagues, you can have a conversation here. Okay, and let's go to this show help. So whatever that page currently opened in your Servicenow instance, please go on mute. Somebody's not mute. Okay, please go on mute. Okay, here we have the show help. So whatever that application you have opened here, so if you click on the show help, it will show the help to you. So let's take example. I am opening incidents. Okay, so I will click on the show help. So here you can see the related information. You can see incidents list, incidents documents, a division of from the, so some service no documents you can see. So if I open some other thing, if I click on the CMDB workspace, you can click on this some related information here. You can see help reposer, CMDB workspace. So it will show the related information. And here you can see show notifications. Okay, so normally we when your anything when wherever your name is tagged, okay, you can see that notification. It is like a mobile notifications, you receive this message like that. You will show some messages here. Okay, I will explain how to use this one. And the last one here we have system administrator, the person who currently who has logged in. You can see his information. Okay, if I log in with my name is Saida, so I will, if I log in my company instance, my name will come here. Okay, you can see the system administrator details here. Okay, you can check his profile and the role, everything you can see it here. Okay, now you can show the profile. So if you want to see the basic information of the your profile, you can click on the profile. So first name is system, and last name is administrator, email, date, format, time zone, and the title. Everything you can see here. There are many details are there, but you can see the some basic details here. The mobile number, phone number, business phone, everything. Okay. Now you can click on this one. Let's go to preferences. If you want to customize some theme and your display, everything you can change it here. Okay. Now you can go to the theme. So by default, we have the only two themes are there. So it will change the entire the theme of the instance. Okay, I'm just changing back to, and these other options are not required. And let's go to the language and the region. So here you can see the date format in your instance was date form. Here you can see year, a month, and time. So you can if you want to change it, you can change it, and the time zone. So by default, Servicenow is basically American company, right? So that is the reason basically they are showing the time zone. And as per your company, you can change the time zone. Okay, either Europe or UK, anything you can change the time zone as per your company settings. Normally, these are the one-time settings, and normally we don't do these settings, but we should know where the settings are available. While in the while implementation stage only, we will set all this everything. Okay, and next these are the only for yeah, these are not required now, so we can change this one. And let's go to keyboard shortcuts. We have the some keyboard shortcuts to open. Okay, okay, in future I will explain other these. So these are the some service no keyboard short, like you have the global search, command opt g. These are the if you are using Mac or Windows, so it will show as per that one. Okay, and we have the impersonate user. Okay, so this is the one of the best feature available in the service now. Let's take an example. I am an admin and you are some of you are like you are having an issue. Okay, in your service notes that you can't see some application. Here you are searching something, but you can't see the some application. That what you do, you create an incident to me. Okay, that I am unable to see some application. So instead of going and asking you to verify again and again, so then what I can do, I can go to his login without entering the username password. Okay, if you click on this impersonate user, so you will get all the company users details. Okay, so let's say Abel Tutor, he is the one of the user in our service now instant. So I want to check his login, how he can see and what details he can see, what details he can't see, everything. So normally what we do, we go to the Teams, Microsoft Teams. We ask him, "Can you please share your screen?" And I want to take some screenshots, everything. Instead of asking for the screen share, we can directly go to his login. You can click on this one. You can click on the impersonate user. So see directly it will going. It went to the his login. Here you can see his login details. You can see Abel Tutor. So now you can go and check his login, what applications he can see. He is a normal user, so that is the reason he can see only few applications only. We can check whether he is able to see or not. According to that, we can change the configuration changes. Okay, instead of going for the remote control of the users directly, we can check it. Okay, so that is the one best feature. This feature is available for the only for the admins. Okay, not we it is not available for the other users. Only the admin people are who are having admin access, they can. So once you're done your work, you can click on the end impersonation. Okay, then again you back to your original login. Okay, and logout, if you want to do logout, you can click on the logout. And elevate role, it is not required one. And you can click on the printer friendly version. It will change the that entire login everything. Okay, now you can click on this. So and these are the header options we have. And if you and the below one is the content frame. You can see content, the list of the records, and everything you can see it here. Okay, now we have covered the personal developer instance, and user interface we have covered, and the basic admin changes we can. If you want to change the this company logo and everything, you can I will explain how to do this one. Okay, now you can go to the basic configuration in the system properties. Here we have the basic configuration. So if you want to change it normally, now this is the personal developer, right? But if you logged in with IBM, you can see the IBM logo here. If I log in with my company name Saffron, they show some login, the logo of the company. They normally customers they put here. Okay, if you want to change that one, you can go to the basic configuration UI 16. Okay, this is the page where you can change the company logo and the colors of the instance, everything you can see it here. Okay, these are the colors, everything you can change it here. Normally we don't do. If you I never touch in my company company logo and the changing the interface, everything normally they use. But any particular use case, if you want to change the company logo, everything you can change it here. Okay, so this is the banner, you can see this is the banner. If you want to change the logo, you can click on the change logo. So let me download one another logo, service no. So yeah, this is the red color. I'm just want to change this. Okay, I just downloaded this one. So where is that? Yes, this is the image. I'm going to change it. You can click on the open. Yes, now logo it changed. Okay, and if you want to change the date format and the time format and header background color is this one, right? So if you want to change the header background color to someone, so I'm just changing it to red color. So you can click on this one. Refresh the browser to activate the style changes. So just to refresh the browser. See here that company logo is changed. Okay, and if you want to change other things also you can change, but normally we don't do. But you should know where the settings are configured. And if you want to know the version of the your current service now instance, normally personal development instance we checking here. Okay, comma. But when you are in real time organization, when you are using the company, so we don't get this page developer side. So normally we can check the that company instance version, everything you like this. Okay, stats stats dot do. Okay, you can click. If once you are enter this command, it will show the instance all the details here. Here you can see the instance url dev 312811 and the connected cluster. These are the backend details. You can see some details here. Build name, your comma, and build date when it is actually built, 2025 March 5th, only March this build latest version. Okay, and the instance name, instance id, instance state, instant ip address, everything you can see here. These are some backend names. We don't need to check all these things. Okay, only the latest version, everything you can check it here. Okay, so yeah, today I think we have covered the some basic administration tasks. So from tomorrow onwards, I will start the how to create the new users and how to create the tables and all. From tomorrow class, we tomorrow Saturday we have a class at the same time. Please be joined. Okay. So yeah, this is the class to explain about the how to create the personal development insurance and all. Okay. Any doubts, guys, in this today topic? No, right? So yeah, please today. Yeah, yeah. Somebody is speaking. Yes. No, right? Yeah. Today you can create the new personal development instance and take the latest version and code for the basic configuration steps and try to export all the options in the service. No, okay. From tomorrow I will create another. I will start explaining the another topics. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for joining today class, and we'll meet tomorrow at the same time.
Saida,
Yes.
Actually, I'm new to here. Can you please add me to the group?
Sorry.
WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group. I'm new